At this time, we will have the presentation of colors by the Jupiter High School JROTC.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which it stands under one nation, one God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The senior class of 1995 of Jupiter High School. This afternoon on stage with me, we have some people who are very important to the class, and I would like to introduce them to you. To my right, we have School Board Member Ms. Gail Bjork. We have the North Area Superintendent, Dr. Joanne Kaiser. We have Mrs. Barbara Gomez, Assistant Principal. Mr. John Ciliento, Department Chair, teacher and father. We have a retiring teacher who has meant very much to Jupiter High School, and we're going to miss him very much. He has had an illustrious career as an educator, as a teacher, coach, athletic director, and has led one of the nationally known best programs in distributive education for many years, Mr. Jack Moody. Also on stage is Mr. Joel Baker, who will be participating in the ceremony, along with Ms. Sharman Persons, Director of Guidance. The remaining two people have been very special to the class. They've been the sponsors for the 4 years, although one did have to take a leave of absence for the senior year. She is still very much a part of it. I'd like to recognize them and give them a round of applause. Ms. Sandra Irwin and Ms. Lee Clark. On behalf of the class, I'm going to ask the crowd of parents and friends to participate with us by not shouting or doing anything to demean the ceremony, use of noise makers, Likewise, parents, do not try to come down on the side and try to take pictures, because all this does is add to confusion and block someone else's view. Our program is special. It is driven by the class, and we have two speakers that we are especially proud of. Our first speaker this afternoon, giving the salutatory address, is Mr. Kevin Campbell. Kevin?
Good afternoon, parents, friends, faculty, administrators, and the class of 1995. As salutatorian, it is my honor to welcome you to the commencement exercises of the class of 1995. As I looked upon the senior class during senior week and now at graduation, I realized there are a few faces out there I still have not met. Though I am familiar with most of the senior class, it occurred to me recently that our class is comprised of a diverse group of people with many different personalities. There are many talented individuals amongst us, as we saw at the Senior Talent Show. Everyone is unique in their own way. Though we possess such great diversity as a class, we also possess an inherent cohesiveness that holds together our many different groups in unity with one another. As a class of 315 graduating seniors, we have attained more in 4 years in every aspect of school affairs, from student government to academics to athletics, than I believe any other class to pass through Jupiter High School. As Mr. Picklesheimer praised our freshman class in August of 1991 for being the brightest class to enter Jupiter High School to date, he also challenged us to graduate in like manner, thereby providing him the ability to bestow that honor upon us once more. I feel we have not let him nor ourselves down. Academic accomplishments, float building success, powder puff victory, district, conference, and regional title-holding athletic teams, and award-winning band and choral departments are just a few of the triumphs our class has achieved. Although not every endeavor we undertook finished in sweet success, we have all somehow overcome our difficulties and have returned that much stronger, prouder, and more confident. Having watched our class decrease in size since we were freshmen, losing some to Dwyer High School and others to unfortunate circumstances, I miss those who have left us, yet I realize we overcame their loss like other obstacles as a class. The class of 1995 has embodied Mr. Picklesheimer's challenge by living life with Jupiter in our hearts. We have known joy in our friendships. We have felt unity as a class. We have persevered when it would have been easier to quit. We used our intelligence to make wise choices. We have carried on traditions as we have done this week. We have been enthusiastic at a time when disenchantment was more in vogue. And lastly, we have been responsible role models to those following in our footsteps. We have been warriors on the path of a good life. I encourage you to look back now on your 4 years at Jupiter High School if you have not done so this week. Reminisce especially on your senior year. Remember each season, competition, homecoming, powder puff, and prom. But remember most of all the last week we have spent together, with its conclusion being today. From this day forward, our years at Jupiter High School will be a thing of the past, and we must look toward the future optimistically. Even though many of us will soon go our separate ways, I encourage you to remember today and savor these last days we have enjoyed together as a class. Attend project graduation, spend time with your friends, enjoy yourself on the trip to Cancun, because for most of us, these will be the last times we see each other together as a class for 10 years. Class of 1995, surge forward into your future with warrior pride, courage, and integrity, and you will accomplish much. In closing, I would like to recite an inspirational quote by Samuel Smiles. The battle of life is, in most cases, fought uphill, and to win it without a struggle, or perhaps to win it without honor. If there were no difficulties, there would be no success. If there were nothing to struggle for, there would be nothing to be achieved. I wish you best of life to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Our second address will be given by Mr. Robert Tanzola, valedictory address. Mr. Tanzola.
Class of 1995, as you venture past high school, here are some words I think might help. Utilize your talent. Use your independence. Make your mark. Each of you contributes to society in some way, and only you determine the value of your contribution. Seek satisfaction through constant personal improvement. Do not rely on others for your livelihood or your achievements. Seek it for yourself. Life is sweet when you hold responsibility for continuing success. Equally important, do not wait for recognition from other people to appreciate your own success. Explore new interests, diversify your endeavors, pursue new relationships, and solidify others. Listen to people around you. You're together with a vast number of people in a dynamic world. Finally, be optimistic and work hard. The vision of a generation begins with the visions of individuals. For this reason, the success of our generation rests in your minds, your hands, and your hearts. I wish you all well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Robert. When I was making my introductions, I was remiss because the people that have been the most important to the class of 1995, there's two classes out there. There's the teachers at Jupiter High School and the administrative staff sitting out in the auditorium. Assistant principals, Mr. Bob Walker, Dr. B. Carlton Bryant. We have all of the staff wearing the green and yellow ribbons. This time where they're seated throughout the auditorium, I'd like for them to stand, please. Each one in their own way contributed to the class of 95 sitting in front of me. And the second group of people are the parents that have stood through the many trials and problems of raising an individual to the age of 18. And I think we would be wrong not to recognize them this afternoon. I'd like for the parents of each one of the graduates to stand, please. At this time, I'd like to have our senior ensemble come up on stage, and we will present the alma mater. This particular arrangement was done by Mr. Mike Herbert, who was a graduate of Jupiter High School 2 years ago and is now enrolled in Arizona State University. The chorus is under the direction of Mr. Jim Hughes. And I'd like the class of 95 to stand, along with any other alumna in the auditorium while the presentation is made. Please be seated. It's my pleasure at this time to introduce Jupiter's own school board member and who has always addressed, or not always, but has addressed the graduating class with her remarks for a number of years. Mrs. Gail Bjork.
What's really important is that both of my children graduated from Jupiter High School, so it's always a special place to be with you. And I know exactly, graduates, how your parents feel, and the loved ones here gathered to honor you. Their hearts pounding real hard, and it'll pound even harder when you come across the stage. You're really starting today on a new journey. One of my favorite books that, as a matter of fact, I gave to my daughter in 1990 as a graduation present, and maybe some of you have received it, was called Life's Little Instruction Book by H. Jackson Brown, Jr. He wrote that book to share with his son some of the lessons and wisdom that he wanted to share with him. But in his introduction, he says something very interesting. He says, but I have to tell you, the road ahead won't always be smooth. Sometimes it'll be slippery, or it will be bumpy. On occasion, you'll even get stuck in a rut. Sometimes you wouldn't even know what's ahead of you until you turn that corner. Occasionally, you may even feel like you've lost your way, but never, ever give up. Take care of your vehicle. You have a lot invested in it. And most of all, keep traveling. Your education, tuned up, polished, and kept in top running condition, will take you a long, long way. I pray that God will bless and protect each one of you. Roll out and great traveling.
Each year when this time comes, I always experience a frustration because I want to be able to say something to you as graduates that will be able to carry you through to a happy ending. During this past week, you have been in a euphoric mood. You have wished each other well. At baccalaureate, Chief Westgate gave you an address with the challenge, with the memory, and with the ties to the community that could not be done better. The top two people in your class have now spoke to you about the challenge ahead and the memories of the past year. So I don't think I can add too much more to that. At our award ceremony the other night, Mrs. Roy Rood spoke of her husband's class, the 1936 class, 4 graduates. And history tells us that there was a principal prior to that used to ply the waters around Jupiter in a converted lifeboat to pick up his students to take them to school. I often think about him. I guess he and I have a lot in common. I've had to go down to the water to find a few of you guys on occasion also. But I think about what did that guy say to his graduates that last day of school as they were working down the intercoastal to their schoolhouse? What words did he have to say to them to handle the future ahead? Your future is no less ominous than theirs, but due to technology and the growth of education and the growth of knowledge, your future probably is more complicated. But you as a class and you as an individual have distinguished yourself for the past 4 years. Your class has received in excess of $1.5 million worth of scholarships. Truly a remarkable achievement, and we know of more still to come. Each one of you, to arrive to this point today, have established that you have worth and you have value. So my parting advice to you is this. Life and education are going to be only as broad as you allow it to be. The mind, once it is expanded, does not contract. So what you place inside your values, how you approach people, will be the true judge of you. As you deal with people, keep an open mind, because everyone has worth. Do not discard ideas or options that may not seem appealing, because too often that will be the greatest value to you. You will make mistakes. Each one of us do. But just remember this, that failure is not fatal. You continue to try. And as Chief Westgate said the other night, do not forget your community, your school, your teachers, because they were the instruments that got you to where you are today. And now that you are a graduate, it is incumbent upon you to pass along what you have learned. There will be someone somewhere, someone younger or in need, that will want some piece of advice or piece of knowledge from you. Give it freely. Do not expect something in return. Take time to say thank you to someone who really doesn't expect it. Give love to those who have loved you. May God bless you. At this time, I'd like to call to the podium Dr. Joanne Kaiser, North Area Superintendent. Dr. Kaiser, as principal of Jupiter High School, it is my honor to state to you that the students before you have passed all requirements to be a graduate of Jupiter High School as stated by the School Board of Palm Beach County in the state of Florida.
Thank you. On behalf of the superintendent and the school board of Palm Beach County, I congratulate you on being a graduate of Jupiter High School. I commend you for your individual and joint accomplishments and for the achievements throughout your school career. Graduation is a culminating activity denoting the completion of 13 grades of school. We are all proud of you. I congratulate your parents, your families, and your loved ones. I congratulate all of your teachers for teaching and encouraging you. I challenge each of you as you go forward into your life to take the responsibility in whatever you do to make the world a better place. I know many of you have heard the song. Each time you hear it again, I want you to think, I am responsible for helping to make the world a better place. Foremost in your mind when I mentioned thanking your teachers a moment ago, you thought of your high school teachers. And they truly have made it possible for you to be here today. But think back to some of your other teachers. You have probably had over 100 teachers throughout your educational experiences. Each share with you your accomplishments and celebrate this day with you. I bet most of you can remember your kindergarten or your first grade teacher. Think of the other teachers along the way. Many of them were very special to you because they encouraged you, taught you to be successful, helped you through difficult times. And teachers, as I speak of them, are not just your classroom teachers, but your counselors, your media specialists, your volunteers, all of the people, the mentors in your life who have helped you. Your first and most influential teachers were your parents and your family. They taught you to walk and talk. They sat through learning the multiplication tables. They went to school to support you. Your parents and those who care about you will always continue to be your teachers. No matter how old you get, parents continue to be your teachers. And you ask, why am I talking about teachers when I challenged you to make the world a better place? I think that is one way all of us can take the responsibility, is to ensure that there's quality education for the people you know today and for your children. There are many things all of us can do to improve education, and only together can we do that. I challenge each of you to be a teacher, a doer, regardless of what profession or work that you do. Be involved in supporting those around you and participating in education by being an example to others. We are all teachers, regardless of our professions. My challenge to you is not to walk out the door and say thank you, but to continue to be involved, to make a commitment. Together, we can care about all others that we work with in helping to make the world a better place. You are our future leaders, our future.
Robert John Tanzola. Kevin Anton Campbell. Kelly Elaine Vitalich. Sherry Lynn Steedley. Kenneth C. Thomas. Joanna Holly Landis. Andrea J. Branco. Gaspar M. Bonaventre. Julia Ann Orswood. Kobe Ann Landers. Chad Gendon. Jamie Andrea Marshall. Amanda Lee Fatovic. Deborah Ellen Simon. Alyssa Sandstrom. Tara Jane Donahue. Elizabeth Lynn Rodenbaugh. Bethany Ann Voss. Brooke Lee Crenell. Cheryl Hires. Lindsay Shane Silvers. Tori Renee Garrity. Julie Vasilev. Dana Irene Murphy. Carrie Leahy. Nancy Souza Portugal. David L. Runner II. Jimmy Alarcon. Gregory R. Arendt. Richard Leon Bardens. Dave Boyan. Ryan Brady. Stephen D. Brooks. Nathan Paul Bruins. Christopher C. Bryan. John Hampton Byrne. Carlos Javier Cajigas. Jennifer Elizabeth Anderson. Dawn Nevada Arnold. Kimberly Lynn Baird. Rhonda Marie Baisley. Amanda Barkley. Sarah Elizabeth Ball. Lisa Jo Beebe. Crystal Jane Bell. Emily Berger. Paula Marie Bitter. Jane Helen Brocken. Suzanne Margaret Brock. Joanna Brown. Mary Elizabeth Brown. Heather M. Bruce. Clifford C. Dubois. Richard Henry Dia. Michael Alexander Diaz. Michael R. DeSantis. Jeremy DeBomi. Jonathan G. DeVersa. Stephen Daly. Benjamin Dahlberry. Chad Allen Croft. Levi Crockett. Gerard Fortunato Costantino. Brian Thomas Corey. Kevin Centron. Benjamin Ryan Caudle. Douglas M. Carr. Tammy Gail Bruner. Jamie Lynn Carlson. Marla Renee Caron. Manita Shebria. Donna Michelle Ciliento. Marla Elise Clemens. Natasha Sue Cleveland. Kelly Michelle Connolly. Veronica Lynn Coop. Amanda Faith Cooper. Rebecca Jo Cooper. Amy Denise Crawford. Danielle A. Cunningham. Kelly J. Curtis. Jill M. Davis. Sean Liddell Hayes. Christopher Hanners. Richard Anthony Hangland. Joseph R. Hamill. Sean T. Gregory. Jeremy Glode. Brett Glamazina. Chad Gilmore. Christopher Gearhart. Casey J. Furman. James Michael Frost. Morgan Franken. Troy and Danielle Rochelle DePasquale. Natalie DePay. Erin Carol DeVillen. Meredith Christian DiPietro. Angela Amy Downey. Jacqueline Marie Dozier. Amy Rose Dyke. Tammy A. Erickson. Jessica Lee Erickson. Heather Lynn Ferguson. Sarah Catherine Feaster. Kimberly Fink. Lindsay Fink. Jennifer Marie Foster. Brian Owen Jack. Matthew Stephen Irwin. W.J. Hunston III. William Ronald Howes. Edward Brian Howell. Ricardo Hossein. Michael S. Holland. Timothy J. Hoban. Sant Hirschbrunner. James Charles Hill. Jaime Ere. Travis J. Held. Matthew Lee Heinlein. Anthony Hine. Tanya June Foster. Kelly Joe Francis. Kimberly Dawn Galloway. Colette Gameau. Suzanne Gilberty. Alicia Dawn Ginn. Julia R. Ganeski. Lara Goletz. Margaret Graham. Kimberly Lynn Green. Jill Dorothy Griner. Judith Marie Grody. Amber Elizabeth Haynes. Becky Hasty. Lori Ann Hatfield. Brian John McCarthy. Jason Matthews. Daniel Martin. Stephen Manganello. Matthew Mandino. Adam Maggio. Mark Machado. Jeremy Longman. Andrew F. Leza. Terry Linson. Ryan Lackey. Ian Kernigan. Zachary Andrew Kaus. Aaron Rigner Jones. Luther E. Jackson. Lauren Hendershot. Jessica Hendricks. Heidi Hernandez. Stephanie Brianne Hines. Autumn Elizabeth Howard. Holly Elizabeth Huddleston. Christine M. Emusi. Lisa A. Isaac. Heather Ivester. Jamie Johnson. Jennifer Emery Johnson. Kristen T. Johnson. Jennifer L. Jones. Megan Erin Kaufman. Rebecca Christine Keeney. Jason Pickens. Andrew Petrick. Douglas Pence. Greg Peacock. Vince Pascal. Sean Eric Willett. Daryl Anthony O'Kane. Gabriel Nieremeyer. Michael Mergio. Anthony Morelli. Ankit Mehta. Matthew McPeak. John McIntyre. Jeff McCarthy. Vanita Kaswani. Meredith Crawl. Janet May La Liberty. Jennifer Lee Langhan. Stephanie Melissa Lanier. Kristen Lestaco. Jennifer Lanfong. Andrea Ray McCarty. Leah Ann Matthews. Holly Mayo. Nicole Michelle McBride. Patricia Ann McGinn. Kelly Ann McKenzie. Megan McLaughlin. Courtney A. McMahon. Ronald Lee Richter Jr. Stephen Remokaitis. Colby Reese. Derek Ronsley. Barry M. Rawdon Jr. Bradley Andrew Rego. Victor Robert Quintanilla IV. Anthony J. Puzo. Jason Allen Pugsley. Timothy Lucas Ponton. Shane Timothy Plank. Eric Neil Pitchford. Jonathan Pine. Christopher Pignataro. Michelle Miller. Andrea Lynn Massant. Ashley Megan Mitchell. Frances Caroline Mitchell. John Pollard. Samantha Presto. Davin T. Record. Jennifer Lynn Reinert. Marissa Nicole Roberts. Jennifer Amaris Rodan. Summer Violet Rodiguero. Dave Southwick. Kevin Saucy. John D. Smith. Joseph T. Sermons, Jr. J. W. Simmons. Anthony Silas. Matthew Martin Shannon. James Sapelverse. Clint Selly. Jerome Rue. Timothy Mark Rosen. Scott Romero. Aaron Howard Roberts. Lisa R. Rosenblum. Courtney Ridman. Sikorsa Maria Saraceno. Nancy Ramsey Cease. Judith Carol Shade. Jennifer Lynn Sharp. Christine Elizabeth Solf. Lindsay Spalding. Nicole Elizabeth Spano. Serene Monique Stahlsmith. Megan Marie Steinbeck. Brian Michael Wober. Ricky J. Wilson. Matt C. Wilson. Daniel Adam Weaver. Sean Wayton. Jack Waller. Joseph Brian Volk. Anthony Torino. Christopher John Sabinski. Davis V. Straker. Brian Joseph Steffes. Joshua Spalding. Kia Nicole Tyson. Laurel Ann Trashinsky. Danya Van Buckhortz. Cherokee Rebecca Vorpagel. Sherry Lynn Warren. Melissa Sue Westgate. Ava Page Whelan. Shannon Nicole Wilhite. Jenna A. Williams. Leslie Williams. Sarah Melissa Wober. Judith Marie Wolf. Tracy Wong. Lori Ann Juszczyk. Meredith Ann Zinger. Wait a minute until I get rid of the balls. Wes Stephen Yansarak. Anthony C. Zorik. The class of 1995.
Whether you guys thought you might buy your way across or I wasn't worth the cents that it had, but it was a surprise, and there was a couple mishandles up here, but I do appreciate the thought.
See ya!
For our last piece of business, I'd like to call to the stage the class president, Mr. Chad Gibbon.
To the Jupiter High School class of 1995, your parents, family, and guests, and to all the rest of you who just came in here to get out of the heat, I offer you my greetings and salutations. You have all come to share a special moment in someone's life, and I offer you all our sincere appreciation and thanks. As I stand here at this podium, I can remember coming to this auditorium several times while living in this area. In 1988, I witnessed Hulk Hogan body slam Bam Bam Bigelow for the WWF Championship belt. Right there in the center. In 1990, I came and I saw the as I watched 302 kids step onto the stage as kids and walk off as adults. Before these ceremonies, while looking at the stage, I don't think a lot of us comprehended exactly what was before us. We had no idea of exactly what to expect or what to feel. Would it be joy, elation, sadness? When we finally walked across the stage and we shook Mr. Picklesheimer's hand for our final recognition, what actually occurred was a moment of clarity. Everything you questioned about high school for the past 4 years now suddenly came into focus and was answered. Why we took geometry, why we had standardized tests, why we woke up every morning at 6:30. All of these revelations and all of these changes just by walking across the stage. It's amazing how walking across 30 feet of wood can make a change in someone's life. And that's what's so great about high school. You never know. You never know. That was the original motto for the Florida State Lottery when it first came out. You could walk in any convenience store and you could win $1 million in an instant. You never know. Similarly, high school is a place where on any given day you're put in positions where you never know what's going to be happening next. You see, high school is not just about books or tests. There's so much more that makes up this influential part of your life. It's about being a freshman and walking into the school and having no clue of where you're supposed to be going and what you're doing and trying to decipher those maps that they gave us. It's about trying to look up to the seniors when we were freshmen and looking at them and thinking they were some leftovers from Greek mythology. High school's about getting ready for your driver's test and finally passing after the third try. That moment when the clerk hands you your driver's license and the license is still kind of hot from the laminating machine and you're thinking to yourself that you finally made it in life. It's about finally getting to drive alone and taking that stereo and blaring the knob up all the way and dancing to the music all the way down the road, bopping your head, almost getting into accidents. It's the feeling of freedom. You're now making decisions for yourself. Some good, some bad. However, constantly learning from all of those decisions. It's about partying way too hard the night before the SATs and complaining way too much for the next few weeks. Getting that score back and not having any clue as to what the result's going to be. That's what it's all about. It's about homecoming week. When there's no way you can't get caught up in the spirit. Even some of the people who usually don't get involved in these sort of things are painting their faces and wearing costumes and jumping around all around school. The game Friday night. And they usually may have some animosity towards each other. Can come together as a team in a sport they know hardly anything about and win. High school's about trying to figure out your girlfriend or your boyfriend. It's about trying to figure out why you don't have a girlfriend or boyfriend. It's about breaking up. It's about getting back together. It's about breaking up again. It's about getting back together again. It's about hating your parents 1 minute and idolizing them the next. Insecurities that stress us out every time we look in a mirror. Bad hair days, too fat, too skinny, the complexion that'll never clear up. High school gives us a chance to make new friendships that will hopefully last forever. But it also tears apart those friendships that at one point in our lives seemed eternal. You never know what high school is going to do to you. It's constantly throwing new problems at us, but that's just high school's way of testing us. And your grade depends on how well you roll with the punches. High school's kind of like a ride at Disney World. You have all these different sort of people standing in line to get on the ride they call Jupiter High School. And it seems like you're standing in line waiting forever to get in. And finally, after 15 years, you get on the ride. We each ride our own version. But what lies ahead is mostly determined by us. But along the way, they throw in a few corkscrews and a couple of loops. For some, the ride lasted longer. For some, the ride was shorter. But when we step off that ride, and they hand you your diploma, you swear that it only lasted for a minute. And now the ride's come to an end. They push us out and they shut the door and here we are, together again. But all those clicks that separated us in the beginning are unimportant now. We were all together and we're not sure as to which ride to go on next. Eventually, we'll each head towards our different attractions. Never again will we all be together like we are now. Sometimes we'll long to get back on. You're so happy because everything was going right. You were there and you were surrounded by all the people you loved and cared about. And it seemed like you were in heaven. That game where you went beyond your own expectations and went to a new high. That party where you may have not made the best decision. That day in class when you got 100 on that test you didn't even study for. That night at Taco Bell when every joke you said got a laugh and nothing was going to flop. You thought it would never end, and then suddenly it does. There's never enough time because this is just one ride in the amusement park we call life. As we entered high school, we were scared and at the same time excited about the uncertainty of the things to come. 4 years later, as we leave, not much has changed. Once again, we're faced with the task of entering an unfamiliar place, a vast space our parents refer to as the real world. What will actually happen and what is to come, I cannot answer. Nevertheless, I decree to you all in the spirit of Julius Caesar to divide and conquer, spread out amongst the world wherever you may want to go, and conquer all of your dreams and all of your demons. The world is your oyster. Eat it up. As I exit, I would like to leave you with the words of Kurt Vonnegut when he said, "High school is closer to the core of the American experience than anything else I can think of." I hope so. Thank you. As the president of the class of 1995, it is my honor to lead you through the ceremony of the changing of the tassel. The changing of the tassel from the right side to the left side symbolizes our entrance into the world of graduates. So, class of 95 of Jupiter High School, please turn your tassels. Now, graduates and has-beens, congratulations. Good luck.
Junior class, all section up forward, please. Project graduation will be this evening. Any parent, I think that it would be well to come by and see what will be going on. It's a marvelous ceremony and party for the class of 95. We've enjoyed you. Would everyone please rise and hold your seat while the class of 1995